Viddal Riley calls out Isaac Chamberlain following his win at York Hall, becoming the British and Commonwealth Cruiserweight champion. Viddal is the current English Cruiserweight champion after defeating Nathan Corliss. This fight is super interesting and intriguing to me. Massive props to Viddal for wanting this fight sooner rather than later. We need more of this in boxing. Boxers willing to challenge themselves and putting it all on the line. Forget the records, forget the zero, go for broke and challenge the best in order to be the best. I really like this from Viddal. Isaac now has a bounty on his head, and this is exactly how it should be. If I'm honest, it came a bit of a surprise to me to see the call out from Viddal. Viddal is a very inexperienced pro. He's got a record of 10-0, whereas Isaac has a record of 16-2. He's a veteran in the cruiserweight division. He's challenged some top fighters like Lawrence Okoli and Chris Smith, who's the current WBO cruiserweight world champion. If I was Viddal's team and managers, I'd prefer to see Viddal probably have 1 or 2 more fights. Somebody at English level and a bit of a challenge, or perhaps somebody who's got a top record abroad. In my personal opinion, I think it's a little bit too soon for Viddal, but he must see something he can exploit in Isaac. And that's probably why he is so confident and why he's called him out. Viddal is a good boxer. He's got good pedigree. He's a well-established amateur, so he definitely does know the trade. He's been around boxing his entire life, training with his dad relentlessly. He also beat Chris Smith in the amateurs, amongst a few other notable names. So he does definitely know his stuff. He's a smart, slick boxer. And out of the two of them, I do think he has the more superior boxing skills. Isaac, despite his lack of amateur experience, has learnt his trade on the road in the professional ranks. He's picked up some good experience, and that performance against Mikael Lawal, oh boy, that was a fantastic performance. He looked a more polished and confident fighter in there in comparison to his previous contests. He really stuck it on Lawal, didn't really give him any opportunity to breathe, any opportunity to get back in the fight. It was a very dominant display of boxing. It was real rough and rugged stuff from Isaac. If he's on that type of form, he's definitely going to be a tough man to beat. Like the Lawal fight though, I think experience would definitely play a part in this fight for Viddal if it happened sooner rather than later. That's no disrespect to Viddal. I think he's a top prospect, and I think he will go on to win some big things in the cruiserweight division. But that professional experience that Isaac's built up, he's been tested in all degrees. His chin's been tested. His heart and will has shown. His boxing and ring generalship has improved. Viddal hasn't been tested to this sort of degree yet, so I do think it will be a big challenge for him. I do think it's manageable. I do see ways that he could win, but I haven't seen him improve to the same sort of degree yet. I don't think he's been put through his paces. I don't think he's been tested to the same pedigree as Isaac in the professional ranks. So he's really going to have to make up some lost time in order to beat him. Viddal is a top fighter. As I said, I see him winning big things, and he could really shock us and deliver. If the fight happens next, I think I'm probably going to give it a 60-40 split in favour of Isaac. If Viddal has one more at potential like English, maybe European level, I see that sort of equalising. I'd still probably favour it slightly in favour of Isaac. It is definitely a tough ask for Viddal, but I will make a prediction video closer to the time when the fight's announced. Mate, it's an interesting one, I can't lie. It's a top fight, and I just hope it does go over the line and we see it. 2 top cruiserweights fighting for the British and Commonwealth Cruiserweight Championship. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you drop a like, subscribe and comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bash!